I am the one that posted that video about Nintendo Switch 2. And I am here to have that conversation. The main reason I am probably going to consider selling my Wii U, which is over here in that cardboard box in pieces, but still works. And not only do I have one, I have two. I don't know why, and I really don't care. But if we're talking price, sure, Nintendo was fine 10 years ago. But as of now, really the only game holding Nintendo together isn't Mario Bros. Now, I'm starting to think it's Zelda. And people can quote me on this. People can quote me on this however they please and however they like. I do not care. This is my opinion. Don't judge me. I will not take offense to it. But my opinion is that the prices back then for Nintendo Switch 1, okay, I'll go out and spend $100. Maybe it was $500. I do not care. I do not remember. I would spend that money on there. I would spend money on Nintendo if it killed me. Fast forward to today. Nintendo has officially gone off the rails and off into the void of the dark side or whatever. Yes, I'm using a Star Wars reference. I truly think Zelda is the whole reason that barely anybody is still having even a prayer of hope for Nintendo. Otherwise, price-wise, let me pull up the prices on my PC. Give me 1 second. Price-wise. I probably should have done this before I started. Yeah, I probably should have done this before I started. Yeah, I'm hooking up my PC to show people the insane prices from back then to now for Nintendo Switch 2. And I'm really starting to think that our last hope is Zelda. I'm just praying to God that Zelda is, is just... It's still insane. I know, it's insane. For $500 for the console, that's nothing. That is nothing. Yes, I'm wearing a Mario cap. I don't know why. I don't care. Good, because I don't care. But I'm just saying out loud, Zelda is probably gonna be the last one to stand. Now, the Wii U back in the day was the heart and soul of Nintendo. And mine still works. It's over here in this box. All the cords work perfectly fine. Sure, there's a few missing pieces, but hell, who do I care? I mean, I'll go out and happily spend the money to replace them. The reason I physically started this live stream is because I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear exactly from the comments. What do you guys think about Nintendo Switch 2 than it was years ago when it first came out? What do you guys think? Yeah, just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna plug my monitor in. Sorry. Yeah, I do apologize about that. But yeah, 10 years ago, or whenever the Switch was originally released, I would pay for it. Because it was a decent price, even with tax. I mean, wouldn't you guys agree? Back then, it was like a decent price for a human being to buy. Yeah, I will agree retro is better. I mean, that depends on what you call retro. That really just depends on what you call retro. Like Atari, Centipede, Galaga, Pac-Man, basic stuff. Oh, Nintendo 64. Yep. PS2 was the killer. You know, back then. I never really owned an Xbox, but I had played one before in the past, or been around one. More like the 360, the Xbox 360. See, this is accurate. This is accurate for a Switch. That is accurate for a Switch. I would pay $300 for a Switch. Look at the boost. $500 for a Switch. I'm not paying that. 200, 500. Not happening. That is not happening. I mean, yes, you have a point. It's brand new. I get it. But it still doesn't mean you can charge an extra $10 for a game and then say, oh, we're going to rewrite history in our policies and take away online gaming. Okay, that's understandable. But if you're willing to shut down the whole system and then immediately say, we're not going to put out the product, it's just a waste of time. Well, the Switch 1, you could actually go buy and have games on. Physical and digital games. From what I'm hearing from this TikTok over here, they're not planning to do that. They're going to have the quote-unquote internet for games. Here's an example. Mario Kart World. That is basically just Mario Kart Tour, but on a physical copy. And I want to say that's a key to a download for the Switch. It's no longer going to be on the cartridge. What good and sense does that make? True, but they're starting to take away the PS5 digital and physical games. My dad's the one that told me that. And what on God's green earth made the decision for the accessories to be so expensive? They're like $20 to $30. What in tarnation are you going to do with a face cam for a Nintendo Switch? A face cam is not for a Nintendo Switch. If you think about that, they're more for Xboxes, PCs, PlayStations, you name it. They're more for that kind of a thing. They are not meant for a Nintendo Switch. Biologically, it just makes more sense. Give me 1 second. I mean, just for a standard controller for the Switch, it's $40. 50 even. $40 to $50 even. Then the charging stand, $30. The joy remotes, the remotes for the Joy-Cons for Mario Kart, 15. I mean, it's insane. They want to charge for the little handstand. You put the Joy-Cons in, $40. For a screen protector, that's reasonable. $10, I'll buy that. And then cases, they want to start at 24 and then go up to 29 for a stand. Hold on, let's see. A carrying case, almost $100, $84.99. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's going to be getting to the point to where I don't care about Nintendo no more. I will physically sell my Nintendo Switch. Like I said on the short. I will sell my Nintendo Switch. Because I am seriously not going to buy and waste $100, not even $500. I'm not going to waste that much. I could go out and buy a VR headset for that much. I could physically go out to the store and buy a MetaQuest VR headset or a PlayStation VR headset for $500. I'm not gonna go buy a Nintendo Switch for $500. No, thank you. And then when you want to have the whole catastrophe of GTA 6, but that's not a conversation for today. I'm using a PC currently. I'm using a PC. It's a hand-me-down. I am, but most of the time I never use it. I never use my PC, period. And the reason for that is because I'm mostly on the PS5. I am mostly, almost 99% of the day on a PS5. The only mod you can get is on Minecraft for PS5. That's the only mod you can get that I know of. I mean, what does this tell you? Does this tell you anything? Then I'm mostly on the PS5. Does that tell you anything? And this is one of those. This is the PS5 with the disk drive. Disk drive. Damn it. I mean, other than that, there is really no point for a Switch. I mean, I was playing with the guy the other day, and he was telling me how he only had a Switch and he only could play certain games. I mean, I kind of feel bad for the guy because pretty much at this point, people should all have either an Xbox, a PC, or a PlayStation. One of the three. Yes, I do. I do use the disk drive. I do use the disk drive. I have a ton of games for the PS5 and PS4. Nintendo Switch games, which I'm considering getting rid of. The Wii U I might keep a little longer than the Switch. The Wii U I'm keeping longer than I'm gonna get the Switch because of one reason. And that reason is because I have the Skylanders series. And that still works. I have the Disney Infinity series, which I'm starting to get into. Let's see. Lego Dimensions, those all got destroyed. But I still have the figures, Lego figures. And I'm just really concerned that if GTA 6 doesn't pull through, it's back to square one with Xbox and PlayStation. It's literally back to square one. Oh, you mean a Steam Deck? And what I mean by pull through, I mean if it doesn't succeed, if it doesn't, go out to publish. If it doesn't pull through. Because I read an article the other day and I found out the exact reason why we're getting delayed repeatedly. And that reason is because of insider information. If people keep asking for more and more and more to see that kind of stuff, we're never going to get the game. I get that it's 1,000% going to be published, but if people, and like I said, if like other people ask for more teasers and leakers and stuff like that, it's just not gonna happen. And of course I'm gonna buy it. I mean, prices are going up and down right now. Some people are saying 400. Some people are saying 120. Some people are saying 80. I mean, I'm starting to believe that it's just bouncing around like every other game. And there's some speculation that we're gonna get GTA 4 remastered. In which, to be honest, I haven't played that game. I've only played a little bit of Vice City, a little bit of San Andreas, and a lot of 5. A lot of 5. The only mods I have on GTA are those ones in story. That's it. And I'm kind of pissed off at that because of the fact that that's the only thing I have. I mean, this conversation can go on and on. It's just getting ridiculous. GTA 6 will be out will be out. Subscription perk. Yeah, GTA Plus. I have that right now. I'm also pretty happy that I have the new Indiana Jones game and the Forza Horizon out right now. Like to play GTA 6. So what you're saying is what do you mean? What do you mean by it's not a one-time payment? So you're saying to get early, is it like early access kinda? Because I get a whole monthly, I understand monthly subscription, I understand that. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft, but I didn't like it, so I deleted it. I played a little bit of it. You pay to play for the time. That makes sense. But how do you explain it being on the PS store right now, just announced? How do you explain that? Because currently, how do you explain this? Just a question. No, I'm obviously gonna buy the Ready or Not because that looked pretty good. The Ready or Not trailer had me hooked. Okay, that makes more sense. So is it like on Netflix, or is it going to be like Netflix? Like, okay, that makes more sense. I appreciate you telling me all this information about Grand Theft Auto. You know, confirming it for me. Have you heard of like the last drive around Los Santos the night before the game's supposed to release? Is that still gonna happen? I figured it was still gonna happen. I just wasn't sure. But yeah, how do you I mean if that's still gonna happen, then they have to release it sometime. What is your opinion on this? Because people are also saying that there's gonna be like a surprise release on the same day, but this year. I don't believe it, but I still have a little bit of hope. Because I know for a fact Rockstar is not just gonna do something stupid like that. They're not just gonna rush ahead. They're not just going to jump the gun, if you know what I mean. They're not gonna rush. So that's why they postponed it to make more stuff in the game, I guess. What do you know so far about Grand Theft Auto? I can't wait to find some of them. That's for sure. That is for sure. I mean, I'm currently on Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. Not online, story mode. If you have a username, I can add you. The game does look good, dude. Have you not seen trailer 2? I don't think I have it on my YouTube channel yet, but I'll go ahead and pull it up. Hold on, give me 1 second. Days ago. Give me 1 second, I'll pull it up for you. Yeah, that trailer came out days ago. Trailer 2? With Jason? This one. You seen this one or no? Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't know. Yeah. But like I said before, do you have like a username on Grand Theft Auto? I don't have Unreal Engine yet, but I do have PC, not PC, the PlayStation 5 version. Do you have a PlayStation 5? Or PS4? I have both versions. Good to know, thank you. That is a possibility. Do you think they'll ever remaster 4? Like they've been saying for weeks now? So thank you guys for watching the live stream and answering some questions about GTA 6 and listening to me bitch about Nintendo Switch. This is ACDC Gaming, signing off. Goodbye.